Nagabenta ki khubor baman kasni pet but subscribe ya u Antor News. Kublai pi baro kini gilongi khubor bamta kasni. Hadin ke jingyaki ke bala phalo ya ke jilla bad ki pet ba balik chasar Guwahati ha kasni badam kam all Meghalaya Khasi Tourist Taxi Association kala kentu ban penyalam ya ki jing'e shaphangi kali Assam balik shagija ka jingokai perthai ha East Khas Hills bad ha ke jilla baro kawai. Na kaliang ke sorkar jilla lingba ka deputy commissioner uba RM kurba kala khot yekren yekite ki nong yalam bad ke sorkar. Men haka arfulai turik umas nyau bhalangdhar ula shimti yek jing'e jongki driver tourist taxi ban pin ulong yek jingdawa jongki. Uskratri ka all Meghalaya Khasi Tourist Taxi Association uba balajin ula penpau baga jingyalang menta kesni ringkat bat ke sorkar kala long ha ka baki trei bat ki bu trei klem da pelong shu ki khubor khasi ha ka jingyalang ringkat bat usembut menteri rangba ke jela. Uba snyau bhalangdhar ringkat bat ki officer na ka transport bat tourism departments haba kran ha ka ka jingyalang uba balajit ula ong. Ba ka long ka kinti shaphang ka committee kabala deiru banthau daga tourism department. Kani kala penyalam bat daga transport department khnang ban khrdom ya ka kampanyat kali bat ki kampat ba ki beyadei ba ka jingo kai perthei. Ka association kala kular ba kani ka Tnad kalong ka badan buram bat kar badai ban penyalam ya kani ka committee. Ka kinti khasi ka ba ar kalong ban pelong ya ka jinyalang ar hapo kapor ke bala pentip daki shipho hadu khatsan nailor ar hajar arpsan ha ka baka association kan bo ya ki jingershan bad ki jing'e ki badan kam ki jingershan ki kanthup ki benta shaphang ki regional transport authorities RTAS na ki we ki jilla ki jaka parking ha ka airport railway station bad ki entry points kum ka khana para ka kinti khasi ka batrei ka long ban penpau ka don kam ban petnya ya ka homework khnang ru ya ki benta baro ka association kan yat da ki jing penpau jongki bat ka chief secretary office ru kala kular ban petnya ya ki linti jing e ki bla penyalam ha ki we ki jilla kani ka long khnang ba ki policy ki bla bu Meghalaya kan don ka jing don kam bat kimyo jing e ne ka we ka ba khlam shong than ka association ru kala kentu shaphang ke jingpelong ki bakenthum ki kali na ki we ki jilla da ka bapin e ya ka section 88 jong ka motor vehicles act 1988 subsection 4 5 but 6 ka bapin yalam ya ki sarkar ka jilla ban yo ka jingyalang ban pelong jingyalang shaphang ki kali ha ki jilla ki bajngai da kani kalanti ka association kala kentu shaphang ka sarkar ban pelong policy kabakan penyalam yiki kali ki bawan na ki we ki jilla khanang ki taxi ba tourist camps na Meghalaya shinrang kila ban ai kershan ya ki pat ba ha ki jilla uba balajit ula penpau ba ki jingdawa jungka association ki di ba yo shong henry kila long ki bala pelong de ki jing kershan ko ba ala nilai snam kalong ki jing snothu kabadan ka menta kasngi kalong ka political will ngila shem hakiwe ki jilla kumno ki policy kila pentrai kam da ka jingdon ka jingmut jing perkhan ngi kwa bara ka jingdon jing perkhat jing usimbut menteri rangba khanang banthau ka ne ka process ki jingdawa jungi kila banyo khmi ula ong ka association kala pentip snobha ba ka sarkar kan shimkhya bar kan pelong kilat ki bala ban khmi ya ka tourism ba taxi sector Meghalaya.
The outcome of the meeting today, where we are passed on three resolutions. That is, that the committee that was being headed always by the tourism department will now be headed by the transport department, who is the rightful person to be heading this committee. So that was the first outcome of the meeting. And then the second was that within these coming weeks on the 10th and all, we'll have another committee where we'll have to put forward our suggestions also from our side, any extra suggestions that we have submitted other than the ones that we have submitted, like the RTAs, the RTAs of different states. Then our suggestions on what actions should be taken, like in the airport, on parking spaces in the airport, and then on the railway station at Kanapara and all. So those are the resolutions that we talk. And then also uh, we have to do our homeworks not only from our side, but the chief secretary side also has said that he'll do his homework, so that he gets to study all these laws that has been implemented by other states, so that when implementation also in our state, there will be no legal bounds, or any unlawful thing that might come up from that policy that we are making.
What is suggestion did the deputy chief minister have given to your association?
See, for the meantime, he said that this will take some time. So he told us to be patient a little bit, so that they get the appropriate time to deal with all the problems that might exist from these policies that we are trying to make.
When is the next meeting with the QIPM?
It will be on the 10th of October. It will be on the 10th or 15th October. So it will be between that dates. It will be informed to us. So we'll know the dates later.
You talk about the government will implement the policy, but it seems that if the government implement the policy, it will uh, comply with some other state policy. But it will seem if the government they will implement, because there are some they have that the rules they can be detected.
See, under the as we have said, the same question had also come up in the meeting, and we had clearly explained that under section 88 of the Indian Motor Vehicle Act 1988, subsection 4, 5, and 6, it has already mentioned. Uh, section 88 of the Indian Motor Vehicle Act, okay, of the MVI 1988, subsection 4, 5, and 6. Okay, it has guaranteed the state governments, two parties or three tri-parties. It depends on the state governments how many parties are involved. So it depends on them. Under this section, it has guaranteed the state governments to have an agreement between two states on plying of vehicles in their states, in their respective states. So we have put up this suggestion also. So since that, because that law is already there, like I said before, like this is something that we have, that it's not that we demanded just by waking up from our dreams and like, yes, we are here on the street. No, it's something which is always been there. We are trying to renew it between Meghalaya and Assam also. It's there. So we told them that, taking this as a basis, as a basis, we come up with a new policy, so that we can restrict all the vehicles coming from outside the state to stop in either local in certain depots or points, and then let the local taxis and tourist cabs ferry the passengers to the tourist spot. Okay.
So it means if the government they can do whatever they want, but they play games.
Yeah.
What to say about that?
Hey, ev- uh, since we are not the first one to have come up with our demands. There have been other peoples also who have been demanding lots of uh, lots of things from the government, but it has never it takes a lot of time. Takes a lot of time. So one thing, it is political will. Okay, one thing is political will. Like we gave the example that the private vehicles, where they can now they came up with a policy where they can rent and hire these private vehicles, okay, like scooties and vehicles. So those who have 10 15 vehicles like that policy is some they we did not demand that. They had the political will, so overnight they did it. But ours, we have been demanding now for almost 2 years now, 2 3 years now. So it's taking a lot of time. So you see, there is no conviction. There's no conviction from them. So let's hope that now, with the heading of our respected deputy CM, Mr. Snyabhalangdha, so he's heading this. Like he said that, I'm not a person who just talks. I do the work. I do the work. So let's see whether whatever we demanded, we have put in front of him, and we'll keep putting forward in our committees that we'll be having forward. So I hope that this time it comes. But the only thing that it lacks is political will. So I hope now they have the political will, they have the conviction to implement this. So let's hope. I'm just hoping.
Why the government they hide everything which we demand, they hide on that in the Department of Tourism. Why department from the day one they cannot take initiative to talk about that? Why the transport department?
That is the mistake that they have committed. It's we can't comment on the government's working. We can't comment because we are not the government. We are not the government, so we can't comment on their working. But the only assurance that they had during that time was the commissioner of transport who was present there. But even he also could not do much because why? This committee was being headed by the tourism department. It was not by the transport department.
Now what's going on now? This committee headed by the Singawala. What will be?
See, right now what we are hoping from him is uh, our demands will be met. He said that it will be met, but for now, for the time being, give us some time so that we can work out on our policies and all.
Hello Meghalaya dance!
1 year ago, a small idea sparked a dream which materialized in the form of a screen, an OTT platform to tell stories from the heart of Meghalaya to the world. With over 3.8 lakh downloads and over 1.1 crore views. From indie creators to first-time filmmakers, Hello Meghalaya gave voices a home, a stage and a spotlight. And you, the viewers, made it all possible. 1 year down, 1,000 stories to go. Here's to more laughter, more culture, more Meghalaya.
We love Hello Meghalaya!